Vivien Leigh was born Vivien Mary Hartley on November 5, 1913, into a privileged Anglo-Indian family. Her father, Ernest Hartley, was a British broker, and her mother, Gertrude Yakier, had Irish and Armenian roots. From a young age, Leigh displayed a passion for literature and performance, often reciting poetry and participating in school plays. She attended convent schools across Europe, including France, Italy, and Germany, which shaped her cosmopolitan outlook and fluency in multiple languages. These early experiences cultivated her poise, grace, and confidence, traits that would become hallmarks of her distinguished acting career. Early ambitions and training. Determined to pursue acting, Leigh enrolled at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art in London. Her time there, though brief, instilled discipline and a commitment to her craft. She began taking small roles in British films, gradually gaining recognition for her combination of fragility and intensity. Even in these early performances, audiences were drawn to her unique presence on screen. Leigh's ambition and dedication set her apart from her peers, marking her as a rising talent in a competitive industry. These formative experiences laid the groundwork for a career that would blend theatrical elegance with cinematic brilliance. Rise to stardom with Gone with the Wind. Vivien Leigh's international breakthrough came with her casting as Scarlett O'Hara in Gone with the Wind, 1939. A relatively unknown British actress playing a quintessential Southern belle, her selection was initially controversial. Nevertheless, Leigh delivered a performance of unmatched depth, portraying Scarlett as willful, cunning, and tragically human. The role earned her first Academy Award for Best Actress and cemented her status as a global star. Her intensity, vulnerability, and charisma captivated audiences worldwide, and her portrayal of Scarlett remains one of the most enduring in cinematic history. The film launched Leigh into permanent stardom, personal life and marriage to Herbert Holman. At 19, Leigh married Herbert Lee Holman, a London barrister 13 years her senior. Holman disapproved of her theatrical ambitions, preferring a conventional domestic life. Leigh, passionate about her craft, struggled with the constraints of the marriage and left the Royal Academy prematurely. Despite these differences, they had a daughter, Suzanne, born in 1933. Leigh's growing commitment to acting created emotional distance in her marriage, leading to tension and dissatisfaction. Her desire for creative fulfillment clashed with Holman's traditional expectations, marking the early personal challenges that paralleled her rising career. Affair and marriage to Laurence Olivier. Vivien Leigh met Laurence Olivier while filming Fire Over England, 1937, sparking a passionate affair. Both were still married at the time, creating public scandal. Their relationship intensified quickly, and they divorced their respective spouses to marry in 1940. Together, they became one of the most glamorous couples in theater history, performing in celebrated stage productions such as Hamlet, Macbeth, Antony and Cleopatra, and The School for Scandal. Their personal lives were fraught with tension, but their creative synergy elevated their theatrical work, setting new standards for Shakespearean performance and leaving a lasting legacy on stage. Stage and screen success beyond Gone with the Wind, Leigh's career flourished on both stage and screen. In 1951, she played Blanche Dubois in A Streetcar Named Desire, a role reflecting her own psychological struggles. Her portrayal showcased her ability to inhabit characters of profound complexity, earning her a second Academy Award. On stage, she delivered memorable performances in Titus Andronicus, The Skin of Our Teeth, and Tavarich, winning a Tony Award in 1963. Her rare versatility allowed her to transition seamlessly between the intimacy of film and the grandeur of classical theater, solidifying her reputation as one of the most accomplished actresses of her generation. Struggles with mental health. Leigh battled bipolar disorder, then called manic depression, for much of her adult life. Her illness caused extreme mood swings, erratic behavior, and deep depressions that strained her marriage and career. Episodes sometimes required her to withdraw from work, and she struggled to maintain personal relationships. Despite her public success, her private life was marked by intense suffering. These mental health challenges, coupled with the pressures of fame, shaped her emotional and psychological world, influencing both her personal interactions and her performances, where she often channeled her inner turmoil into profoundly moving portrayals. Health challenges and tuberculosis. Leigh's physical health was also fragile. She contracted tuberculosis in the 1940s, and though initially treated, the infection lingered, compromising her well-being for years. In 1945, while filming Caesar and Cleopatra, she suffered a miscarriage after a fall on set, triggering severe depression. Her illness and injuries compounded the challenges of her personal and professional life, making her dedication to acting all the more remarkable. Even during periods of profound illness, Leigh maintained her craft, demonstrating extraordinary resilience and commitment to her art despite the debilitating physical and emotional toll she endured. Institutionalization and electroshock therapy. During periods of severe mental breakdown, Olivier arranged for Leigh to be institutionalized. She spent 3 months in a mental hospital, undergoing electroconvulsive therapy, a common treatment at the time. While intended to help, the treatment left lasting cognitive and physical effects, including memory impairment and visible marks on her temples. These interventions reflected the limited understanding of mental illness in the 1940s. Leigh's subsequent episodes became more frequent and severe, illustrating the profound challenges she faced in balancing health, personal relationships, and a demanding career, often under the scrutiny of public and professional pressures. Turbulent relationship with Olivier. Leigh's relationship with Olivier, though creative and passionate, was increasingly strained by her illness. Their personal life was marked by dramatic incidents, including public breakdowns and violent confrontations. Olivier, exhausted by the emotional toll, described his relationship with Leigh as intoxicating, but ultimately unsustainable. After more than 20 years of marriage, their union ended, with Olivier later marrying actress Joan Plowright. Despite the end of their marriage, Olivier reportedly maintained concern for Leigh, recognizing the enduring difficulties she faced due to her mental health and complex personal history. Later, relationships and final years. After her divorce, Leigh developed a close relationship with actor Jack Merivale, who provided stability and care during her declining health. Though she never remarried, this companionship offered emotional support in her later years. Her health deteriorated rapidly due to tuberculosis and ongoing medical complications. Leigh's final film role was in Ship of Fools, 1965, earning critical acclaim. On the night of July 7, 1967, she collapsed and died in Merivale's care. Her ashes were scattered in a lake in Sussex, closing the chapter on a life defined by brilliance, resilience, and profound personal struggle. Legacy and impact. Vivien Leigh remains one of the most iconic figures in film and theater history. Her performances captured both strength and vulnerability, reflecting the complexities of human emotion. Despite profound mental and physical challenges, she maintained a remarkable standard of artistic excellence. Leigh's life story, marked by triumph and tragedy, continues to inspire actors, audiences, and scholars alike. Her resilience, dedication, and transformative talent ensure that her legacy endures, reminding the world of the delicate balance between extraordinary genius and human fragility in both personal and professional realms.